Here's a little strategy. This is something small, but this is going to make a big tangible difference in your outreach, all right? You endorse your prospects' top 2 skills and you let them know about it. Just another little way you could lead with value here in the DMs. I do this a good amount in my DM outreach, and that's why my clients book hundreds of calls every single month on LinkedIn. It's because we differentiate ourselves and we add value that is detached from the sale. So let's go through the strategy here. I have it loaded up on Google Docs. Booking calls is all about throwing rope to your prospects. What is throwing rope? You want to add value, foreshadow introductions, make authority building observations. All right. Throwing rope means giving them reasons to reply. You give them some kind of value that is not attached to a fiscal transaction and relationship. The more you do that, 2, 3, 4 times over the course of a DM conversation, the more that value is relevant and valuable to them, the more trust you build, the more that trust transitions into the call, the higher probability of you booking the call and actually closing the client on the call. The more rope you throw, detached from the outcome, the more you give a prospect a reason to reply and to book a call. Very simple. People reach out to me all the time. They're never, ever throwing rope. This is a way to differentiate yourself to get in the top 0.0000, yes, 4 zeros, 1% of people doing client acquisition on LinkedIn. Another way of throwing rope is to endorse your prospects' top 2 skills and actually mention it in the DMs. So here's how to do it. Looking at my screen here. You endorse their top 2 skills and you do the other usual touch points. When I reach out to someone, I'm always following their company page. I'm always liking or commenting on a post or 2. Commenting is optional. That takes a little bit of time. At least liking a post or 2 if they've done some content recently. And I'm endorsing their top 2 skills, right? You reach out, you send your initial DM series, and you end it with, hey, just endorsed your top 2 skills, by the way. All right? This makes it so that you show that you care about helping your prospects rather than taking their money. That builds a lot of trust. You build a human connection. This flicks on reciprocity. When you do someone a favor, when you're adding value, they feel indebted to you. So they feel like, oh, wow, Ty endorsed my skills. Ty's sending me free value. Ty's giving me advice that's hyper-specific and relevant to my situation. I owe Ty something. If someone gives you a gift, you're like, damn, I got to get you something back. All right. So it turns on reciprocity. Shout out to Robert Cialdini. Persuasion is a fantastic book, a classic. And it also helps make a great first impression and show that you're not there to take their money. Humans communicate in 3 different ways. It's either a me mentality. You know a lot of these people when it's all about them. The second level is horse trading. It's I do this for you and you do this for me. The third level is your needs are my needs. 1-2% of people communicate at the highest level. You want to be there. You want to communicate at the your needs are my needs level. That's how you're going to actually book the most calls on LinkedIn and get the most sales. I consistently book 30 to 40 calls a month on LinkedIn for myself. And it's with this your needs are my needs way of communicating. Endorsing your prospects' top 2 skills, messaging them about it is a really great way to convey that type of communication style. This is important. Don't mention your endorsement in message 1. Drop it casually as a separate message. You want to separate your messages on LinkedIn. Hey, Josh, send the DM. Oh, company name looks pretty cool. Send the DM. Don't send a big block of text that's very hard to read and that looks contrived and fake and automated. And then keep it low key and keep it low stakes. Like, don't be attached. Oh, I endorsed their skills, so now they owe me something. They need to give me something. No. Give freely without expectation. That's the only way that this is going to work. You have to be free flowing. You have to be detached from the actual potential fiscal outcome of the conversation. All right. It's small, but it has a big impact. Put this in your DMs and see how it goes. Let's look at my account. Hey, Keith, saw you stalking my profile. Ha ha ha. You do both inbound and outbound stuff for service businesses, right? Like coaches, agencies, etc. Just endorse your top 2 skills, by the way. Boom. He replied. Again, boom, just endorse your top 2 skills. Okay, so I do this a lot. It's very helpful to get replies. It's very helpful to lead with value. I combine this with foreshadowing intros, foreshadowing value, adding value, making authority building observations. Do this and you will book at least 5, if not 10 plus sales calls every single week on LinkedIn. So anyways, hope you got a lot of value out of that. What a great strategy. Make sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter. Connect with me on LinkedIn. I put all the links in the description of this video, wherever you're watching it. I will see you in the next one.